Good evening and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include ACW Altergale Calder Elf Care Centre Christmas Party, Breakfast with Santa, LOA Seniors Party, Lions and Lioness Seniors Party. These stories plus community events, the BBS Playbill, Off the Rack and more coming up after this.
Here at the War Apps, we return thousands of keys.
Not just car keys, keys of every size, every description.
Because they came to us with a War Apps key tag.
If you don't have a key tag, you never know where your keys will end up.
Our key tag service can often return your keys by courier.
Sometimes in the same day.
The War Apps Key Return Service, securing your peace of mind.
Before we get to the happenings of this week, we have a little business to take care of from last year, including this story. On Saturday, December the 22nd, the ACW and Altergale hosted their annual Christmas party for the residents of the Calder Elf Care Centre. Family and friends of the residents gathered in the main lobby at the hospital for the event. Max Compton, Albert Ricketts, Henry Young, Bill Cloger, and Travis Dumford, local entertainers, provided a wide variety of music. The women of the ACW and Altergale danced a jig or two and on occasion helped to sing a few of the well-known songs. Some unknown visitors stopped by for a dance. They had a dance and disappeared just as quickly as they came. No one seemed to know who they were or where they came from. Rumor has it they were in town some time ago for a variety concert and decided to stay for Christmas. About 3 p.m., Santa Claus paid a visit, handed out gifts to the residents, and wished Then it was time to serve lunch. As usual, there seemed to be enough food to feed an army, with lots of varieties to choose from, including this beautiful cake. All the residents seemed to enjoy the afternoon very much. But for the ladies of the ACW and Altar Guild, it was on to the seniors complex. Of course, the entertainment followed them. Here they sang and danced some more. The residents of the complex were delighted with the visitors. These seniors were also treated with a cake. The members of the ACW and Altar Guild thanked the entertainers for their time, for without them these events would not be possible. The firemen and Burnett's ended the year with a bang as they hosted the Breakfast with Santa on Sunday, December the 23rd. The event started at 9 a.m. and ran to about 1 p.m. The firemen and Burnett's were overwhelmed with the amount of support from the community. When we arrived at 12:30 p.m., the place was a bustle of business. The people were really enjoying themselves. Many of the people there were home for the holidays and were taking advantage of the opportunity to talk with friends and neighbors they haven't seen for a while. Santa was busy greeting everyone and talking with the children. The breakfast itself was delicious and was served with lots of Christmas smiles from the firemen and Burnett's. The kitchen was a busy place as well, as the firemen went about cooking breakfast for their guests. Congratulations to the firemen and Burnett's on a very successful event. Many thanks to the community for their overwhelming support. The best part of the day was the children. You could see the Christmas magic in their little faces as they too enjoyed the breakfast.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and we got upsot. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is white, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing the sleighing song. Just get a bobtail bay, 240 for his speed. Then hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
The LOA hosted their annual Seniors Christmas Party on Wednesday, January the 2nd at the Lodge. Approximately 75 seniors gathered at the Lodge for the hot roast beef supper, which began at 6 p.m. MC for the evening, Joyce Green, invited Mrs. Elsie Rose to bless the meal. MC Joyce also introduced the Id table guests. Mayor Ann brought greetings from the town. The oldest gentleman, Jimmy Steve Marsden, and the oldest lady, Pearl Warren, cut the cake. Worthy Mistress Sheila Oxford welcomed everyone on behalf of the LOBA. Master John Savory wished everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the LOL. Master Terry Rose brought greetings and welcomed everyone on behalf of the RBP. John Savory and Sheila Oxford presented the oldest gentleman and the oldest lady with fruit baskets. MC Joyce Green then invited Elsie Rose to make a special presentation on behalf of Nathan Rose.
Elsie Rose, she's going to make a very special presentation here this afternoon. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you,
What I'm going to say is not on my behalf. Nate asked me if I would have a few things to say on his behalf. But before I say that, I just want to say a few things about him. He's been a member of the Lodge for over 50 years. He's enjoyed the Lodge activities and was a very dedicated member. Due to illness, he's been unable to attend the meetings, and he misses this very much. He enjoys being visited by brothers of the Orange and Black Lodges, and these visits renew his spirit and bring back memories of when he was an active member. Okay, he has a short note here, and I will read this now. He's glad to be back in the Lodge tonight. He hasn't, I would say this is the first time he's been here since this time last year. He would like to wish the RBP, the LOL, and the LOBA a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He joined the Orange Lodge on December 16, 1950 by past Master William Benight, and he joined the Black on February 11, 1954 by past Master James Hand. Now he is unable to attend anymore, so we would like to present to Master Terry Rose his orange sash and his red cross sash. And as well as the sashes, you want to give Terry is past master's pin.
RBP Master Terry Rose expressed his overwhelming thanks for such an honor shown to him by Sir Knight Nathan Rose. The supper concluded with return thanks by Terry Rose and the singing of Ode to Newfoundland. Then the tables were cleared and made ready for some card playing. About 10 p.m. the winners of the cards were announced. Norman Eyre won first prize with a score of 875. With 845, Pearl Warren took second place, and Clara Short was given third place with a score of 460. Santa and Mrs. Claus stopped by to give the seniors some gifts. The mummers were not far behind. By this time, the seniors were really ready for some dancing. Everyone seemed to enjoy the evening very much. The LOA takes great pleasure in providing this evening for the seniors. They feel it shows their appreciation for all the support the seniors give the lodge over the years. They hope to continue this in the new year. The celebrations continued for the seniors on Saturday, January the 5th, with the Lions and Lioness hosting their annual Seniors Christmas Party. MC Max Pink got the evening underway by seating the Id table. Approximately 87 seniors attended the hot roast beef supper. Marge Ann blessed the meal. Id table guests included
Mayor Ann and his wife Ethel. Standing for me, standing please. Lioness President Ruth. And once again our oldest gentleman, Mr. George Bell Ingram, and the oldest lady, Mrs. Mary Anderson, King Lion Roger and his wife Fiona, and Lioness Marjorie Ann and her husband Bert, and yeah, I want to say I thank her for filling in for Reverend Mulvey, especially at such a short notice. And yours truly, your MC for tonight, Lion Max Pink.
Mayor Ann brought greetings from the town. King Lion Roger welcomed everyone, and Lioness President Ruth Tucker also welcomed everyone and wished them all the best for the new year. The oldest gentleman, George Bell Ingram, and the oldest lady, Mrs. Mary Anderson, cut the cake. The door prize was won by Juanita Hatcher. Gifts were presented to the oldest gentleman and the lady by the Lions President and the Lioness President. Marge Ann returned thanks for the wonderful meal and for the opportunity the Lioness and Lions gave the seniors to gather together for an evening of fun and fellowship. As the Lions and Lioness cleared the dishes, the seniors settled back for a few games of cards.
Fire short 370.
A&A Disco provided music for the evening. After the dance was underway for a little while, Santa and Mrs. Claus dropped by on their way back to the North Pole with gifts for the seniors. After having a step dance, Santa and Mrs. Claus said goodbye and the dance continued. Of course, the Lions and Lioness were responsible for getting the seniors home safe and sound. Stay tuned for more of This Week in Review coming up after this.
Matching mothers is to help the mother deal with it.
Once we got over the shock of Kevin being born without his left hand, we contacted the War Amps.
I phoned the War Amps back and asked them what it was all about, and they said it was totally up to me if I wanted to call this mom.
They said, would you mind if we set you up with another parent who has gone through a similar thing?
When I phoned Karen the next day, we were on the phone for a long time.
I'd always ask her questions about Kelly, how she's getting on doing this, and like tying her shoes.
Matching mothers is a good thing right from day one.
On Wednesday of this week, King Lion Roger Hand stopped by our studio to make presentations to the winners of the Best Decorated Homes.
First of all, I would like to thank the general public for all their support in the past and look forward to your support again in the new year. With that, I would like to thank everyone who lit up for Christmas. It seems as if every year more effort is being put into it, which makes the judging more difficult. But we did narrow it down to 3 winners. The first place goes to Emmanuel Youngs. Congratulations, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Second place goes to the winner. Congratulations, Shirley. A third place goes to Gerald McDonald. Congratulations, Gerald. I'd like to thank everyone for the support and hope to receive the same in the future. and congratulations to our tree winners. Thank you.
The Outreach Committee at the Anglican Church has received a letter from the Refugee Centre in Montreal. The letter stated that the Refugee Centre received a box of wonderful knitted items just in time to help some poor refugees from Zimbabwe. Because of the chaos and lawlessness there, thousands have fled for their lives. Many arrived here in Canada unprepared for the cold weather. The letter went on to say that Anne Robinson died in October shortly after her 91st birthday. Miss June Patterson will be taking over the Refugee Centre. Also enclosed was the obituary for Ms. Robinson. It stated that refugees were her great mission in life, and she loved to relate their plight to the life of Jesus. The Church of Advent in Montreal was also owned to the Refugee Centre, which Miss Robinson founded and directed for many years. The letter also stated that they appreciated the knitted items very much. The letter was written and signed by Reverend Don Sharansky, rector of the Church of Advent in Montreal. On Thursday of this week, Kathy Cutler, mental health and addictions counselor, dropped by our studio to talk about the Helping Skills program. In our studio today, we have with us Kathy Cutler, mental health and addictions counselor. Welcome again, Kathy. Today you're going to tell us a little bit about your Helping Skills program.
Yeah, I wanted to come down today because I wanted to introduce the program again. We had done it a couple of years ago with 6 or 7 people, and I'm hoping this winter to do another program.
Okay. Now, tell us a little bit about the program itself. Like, what will be some of the kind of things you will be doing?
Okay. The program is called the Helping Skills Program, and anybody who'd done it before, would I think vouch that it was a very worthwhile program. Basically, what it is, it's a program that was developed by the Canadian Mental Health Association. I was trained a couple years ago to be a facilitator. I did the training myself, and I got facilitators training to come back and train groups of people. That was the bargain. I got the training, and I would come back and try to train as many people as I could. But the Helping Skills program was developed, and it was based on the tenets that a lot of people, especially in small communities, not only Burgeo, but in lots of other small communities in Newfoundland, would not go to professionals for help. They will, most of the time, will seek support from friends or neighbors or somebody that they're close to. And I guess this program was to help those people. We have a lot of people in our communities who we would consider natural helpers. I'm sure we could all think of a few people in mind that somebody goes to and that they go to and is a confidential person and people rely on. And so there are lots of people like that in our communities, and I guess what we would like to do is to offer those people a program to help them become better helpers. And it's called Helping Skills because it looks at what helping is all about, and it helps people who are already helping, I guess, become better helpers. Part of the program involves learning a lot about your own natural helping skills, as well as kind of like do's and don'ts, some things that probably wouldn't be very helpful, as well as some things that would be very, very helpful. And I got, I guess, some of the things that would be included in the program itself. It's a 14-module program, and that means that there are 14 3-hour sessions, and which is fairly lengthy for a workshop of this nature. The program itself is free, and that's the real benefit of it. It's being provided free of charge. It looks really good on a resume. Anybody going into any type of job with regard to helping other people, this would look really good on a resume as well, so it helps those people. But some of the topics that will be included will be exploring the nature of helping, what is not helping, looking at what's normal behaviors during a crisis, what's normal, tuning into feelings, so, being able to sit with somebody's pain, being able to, be with somebody in pain, because that's a very hard thing for a lot of us to do, especially, because a lot of times we hear people say, especially if there was a loss, somebody died, I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to do, I'm very uncomfortable. So in those types of situations, what would be appropriate response? What would be the appropriate thing to do? And we're all faced with those types of situations. I mean, not just helpers, or we all face that day in and day out. So, and also like empathetic skills, being able to listen actively, not just hearing words, but really tuning into what somebody's saying. So the program involves a number of different areas that we really outline. It's very experiential in that it's not me just up there talking to you. It's you're giving me the information. And that's what I really like about it. It's not a lecture type thing and you're sitting there and just listening to me. It's, like I say, you pair it up in groups, and there's a lot of group work now. It's not reporting back or anything.
It's kind of like a discussion group. You present the information and then people take it and kind of discuss and talk about it now too, and what not to, and that type of thing.
Yes, there's a lot of we draw on your own experiences of being helped yourself. When you've been helped, what it felt like. When you haven't been helped, what that felt like, the differences. So you draw on your own experiences. We use what you already have, because we all have a wealth of our own knowledge ourselves, and we just kind of enhance that a lot, right, with this. It's very good. I mean, I'd recommend it for everybody. I think it's very helpful for everybody. You learn a lot about yourself, and it's a lot of fun. We had a lot of laugh. I mean, if you spoke to any people the last time, it was a lot of fun, and it was a good laugh a lot of times. Very casual atmosphere. There's nothing.
So how many people took part last time when you had it?
Well, I had a lot of people sign up, but at the last minute, a lot of things, because of the timing, I had it during the day, and a lot of people at work found it very difficult to get time off. And, I mean, so that caused a lot of problems there. So I think it was 6 or 7 people that ended up doing it. I can take as many as 12. Up to 12 is ideal number. So I'm hoping to get a full slate. So this time, what I'm hoping to do is have it in the evening. And I guess I'm leaving it open to the people. I'm hoping to do it in February. And I can do it in the evenings 2 nights a week or 1 night a week. So I guess the people who are interested, what I'm going to ask them today, and this is why I wanted to come down, part of the reason I wanted to come, was to find out, ask people to call in, let me know if they're interested, and also the days that are good for them. And what I would do then, I guess was, the majority of people, when would be a good time, which evening of the week, because I know everybody's schedules are block full, and it's very hard to find a day when it's going to be suitable for everybody. So I guess I'm leaving it up to the people who would be interested in doing it to let me know what day would be best for them, and I'll go from there. I'm hoping to do it starting the 2nd week of February, Tuesday and Thursday nights. If you want to do it 2 nights a week, Tuesday and Thursday nights. If it's 1 night a week, maybe either Tuesday or Thursday. But if you do it 2 nights a week, it's over in 7 weeks. If you do it 1 night a week, it'll be 14 weeks, which will be a lot longer period of time, right? But I'm going to leave it up to the people who are interested in doing the program, and we'll go from there, right?
So if anybody's interested at this point, they can give you a call and put their name down, and then you'll probably have an initial meeting with them to decide which night they want. Now, after those people that, maybe there's someone at home now who's thinking, well, I'd like to do that, but what's expected of me afterwards? Is there a commitment that they need to follow up? They need to hook up with somebody who needs, or just it's there if anyone ever needs it?
That's right. The expectation is that you come and that's it, and and that's it. There's no expectation for follow up or to do what I'm doing. My expectation when I took it was that I would do training.
Yes.
I knew that when I went into it, but there is no expectation for follow up or anything like that afterwards. It's just obviously to use what you have learned, but I mean, beside that, it's a benefit for yourself. So there is no other expectation besides attending the group. And I guess a lot of times the length of time turns people off as well, because it is a fairly lengthy period of time, and that's why I'm giving a choice. It could be 2 evenings a week, or it could be 1 evening a week. I want to try differently and see if I can get a different group of people this time, people that may not have been able to do it the last time, right? Who had signed up.
So last time was your group a pretty well-rounded group? Everybody from professionals to regular?
Yes, anybody can do it. That's the thing. I mean, you don't have to be a professional. I mean, it can't help if you're a professional, but it's for anybody at all.
It doesn't mean if you're not even in a volunteer at the hospital, or if you have nothing to do with medical, anything at all.
No, anything at all.
Anybody who's interested.
Anybody who's interested, right?
Okay.
I mean, we got people who should attend. This is psychologists, community organizers, public health nurses, school counselors, clergy, police, volunteer trainers, anyone involved in frontline helping. These people, you know, that was for the facilitator training, you know, at that time. But anybody who attends can be from anybody, just you know, want to learn more about it. And you don't have to have any qualifications or, you know, any specific interests. You may just, you know, want to come in and see what it's about. And, you know, and you got some free time on your hands, and like I say, it's a very good experience. And anybody, community members. Last time I had professionals. I had people who were working in a hospital setting. I had people that weren't working at all. So, you know, I mean, that, you know, it doesn't matter. You know,
as long as you're interested.
As long as you're interested.
Okay. I think that's about covers it. Is there anything else you'd like to add, or?
Well, the only thing I guess was that you know, anybody who is interested can call, and they can leave their name, and I guess just leave the time that they would prefer. You know, I'm looking at evenings, is what I'm saying, but I'm open to whatever evening is most convenient. So when they call and leave their name, just leave the times that would be most convenient. These are 3-hour sessions, so they're going to be from most likely 7 to 10. You know, or then, you know, sometimes it might be over at 9:30. It depends on how it goes, but that will be the regular time. So that can be either once a week or twice a week. And they can let you know what evening of the week would be most beneficial for them. And that's all I do. So I ask, you know, to call in, and then the dates will be finalized. But the dates are, you know, that's what I'm looking at now. February the 12th, either starting February the 12th, which is a Tuesday, or February the 14th.
Okay.
And I think that's about it. If they want any other information, they can call me, and I can fill them in a bit more. If they got any questions, or, you know, so like I said, I'm hoping to start that, and I got space for 12, so I really would like to see, it would be nice to have, you know, the full complement of people that we can get there, right?
If you get enough people, will you try to do another one this year, or will you?
Oh yeah, if I get enough people, you know, if I get over the amount, say, you know, there's no reason why I wouldn't do it again.
Okay. So thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you for letting me come in.
Stay with us for Off the Rack, the community events, and the BBS Playbill, all after this.
I'm Cliff Chatterton, the CEO of the War Amps. I would like to take this opportunity of thanking this station for using our productions. Oh yes, we do them in-house, but they are of very high quality. Proof? Ask about the many international awards they win. However, without the cooperation of this station, the important messages they contain would never get to the public.
Off the Rack. This week, as we scanned our tape rack, we came across a tape of the Screeching In ceremonies. Let's look back to July 1998.
Don't you laugh at all. All slap without lips, my son.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the fun part of the Come Home Year celebration, the Screeching In. And I want everybody to know, whoever I'm screeching in the audience, that this is all for fun. Don't nobody take nothing serious. I don't know what's going to happen to you, but don't nobody take nothing serious. It's all for fun. I'm just a jolly good fellow. I got up too far up my nose.
You got nothing or anything?
I got something on my nose anyhow. Come here, get it. Come here. Come on. Well, when you comes up, you're going to get whatever's up there. And if you can't find it, we'll get a wood lice and he'll search and he'll bring it back to you. Okay, where are we to? Jesus, where'd I go? Oh yes, I'm low curse night because nobody under 19. Well, I'll leave. But I won't be doing it. I could say a few bad words. Can everybody hear this? Okay, we're going to start this off. We're going to look for nothing. If you're not from Newfoundland, you're nothing, so come on. Oh, I guess there can't be no Nova Scotians here. There's no nothings. But anyway, we're looking for Carol Parsons. Where are you from, Roe Blanche, isn't he? Huh? He not from here? Carol Parsons. Where you to? Oh, holy jeez, I thought, man, that's a sexy looking thing. Ooh. I know I'm going to handle this. I can wake up Mary with a pissy, yeah. Come over. Ha! You don't know what a pissy, what is, do you? I'm going to show you in a minute what a pissy tummy is. Huh? Now you come over here with I. And don't be scared now. You got to take your top off. Stand over right there. I'm going to turn your side on, because I'm only blowing one eye. Boy, I got to look at you, because boy, geez, you look good over there. Huh? You stand over right there. I'm going to do everybody one time, by the way, because we only got an hour and a half, because there's a bunch of nuisance there, stuffed squid. I think they're going to be there or something other. They're not ass goods, though. They're making a lot more money, though. I don't think it's fair. Well, just joking. What in the Jesus is what are? Oh, yeah. Just like you said, I'm pretty still. Dwayne Mallet. Dwayne, come here. Ooh, he's skinny. Yee-hoo! Come on down. Huh? I got to check his iron, make sure he ain't got a big muscle. Gotta go get slapped lips. Boy, son, come on down. Look, got bear rolling on your tummy. You're a skinless bear. Huh? Come over here, stand up, my son. Come over. I said, don't touch my woman, though. You leave me hands off, see? We're looking for Lillian Miles. I'm looking for every woodlight doing that. Let you come over here and get that woodlight right. Hey, that's the one going to peck it over the nose. If she can find it. Yeah, something bothering me. Come here. Come here. Don't look at she. It's Zoe. Come here. It's done. No, it's
Good evening and welcome to the community event segment of tonight's broadcast. I'm Jennifer Marks. The winners of the Minor Hockey TV Bingo were Sandra Billard and Eva Anderson. Congratulations to you both. The RBP will have the next scheduled bingo for Wednesday, January 16th. There will be one game for $300. Cards are $1 each or 6 for $5 and are available from any member of the RBP and are in most stores around town. Please support the RBP Lodge and play TV Bingo and you could be the next winner of $300. The Guiding Movement will be selling Valentine's balloons again this year. Order a balloon and surprise someone special in your life. Balloons cost $1 each and can be ordered from any girl or guider in the movement. Secret pals can call Grace at 886-2117 or Marie at 886-2837 to order. The deadline to order is Friday, February 8th. Balloons will be delivered on Thursday, February 14th, weather permitting. If not, they will be delivered on Friday, February 15th. The driver examiner will be in Burgeo on Wednesday, January 16th to do written and road tests as well as photo IDs. If your group or organization has an upcoming event planned, we'd be happy to advertise it for you. Just call the BBS office by Wednesdays of each week to have items included in this portion of our broadcast. That concludes the community event segment of tonight's broadcast. See you next week.
BBS Playbill. Try your luck on Wednesday by playing RBP TV Bingo. Tune in on Thursday when we'll have a rebroadcast of entertainment from the Sand and Sea Festival with the Drake and Rice Band. Join Pansy and the gang for 2 stories, a craft, and lots of fun on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on Pansy's Garden. And I'll be here again next week with This Week in Review. Please stay tuned now for entertainment from the Sand and Sea Festival with the Drake and Rice Band. For This Week in Review, I'm Marie Rose. Good night and God bless.